My name is Amy Wills, and today I will be presenting my informative speech. Has your child ever come home and told you that they had a substitute today? Do you ever wonder what happens while your child is at school when their teacher is out sick or on leave? Today I will be talking to you guys about the teacher shortage in Florida and throughout the nation and how it affects teachers, students, and parents. Shortage in Florida and throughout the nation is becoming a huge problem. It is very difficult to find enough teachers to fill classrooms, and it's also very difficult to find substitutes to fill classrooms when teachers are out sick. According to Mark Lieberman, who works for Education Week, which specializes in providing important education news, 40% of district leaders and principals describe their current staff shortage as severe or very severe. I'm going to show you a video from a local news station that explains this more in depth.
The teacher shortage is the worst we have ever seen. Right now, we have over 4,200 vacancies across Florida.
What does the worst teacher shortage mean for teachers and their students?
The accommodations are sometimes combining classes. The accommodations are, we send district staff out to go out to be the principal for the day so the principal can go out in the classrooms and see what's going on.
The shortage isn't just caused by teacher burnout. There are also fewer students considering teaching careers.
And we've been seeing.
Now, how does this shortage affect teachers and staff members? When a teacher calls out sick or takes a personal day, oftentimes they don't get a substitute. When they do get substitutes, they don't follow lesson plans correctly or at all, and the work is not finished. Also, sometimes when there is no substitute, other teachers are forced to be responsible for this class because they could not find a substitute. Also, teachers are forced to do a lot more work when there is no substitute and they don't get extra pay for it. A lot of times when there is no substitute, they take other staff members like principals or other staff members from the school and put them in the classrooms. According to Karina McGee, who was interviewed by Elia Wright, who works for Pew Trust, her colleagues' workload has tripled. They are forced to create lesson plans for in-person and remote. They are forced to monitor classrooms without a substitute, and they are also forced to give up their planning periods. Just like it affects teachers, it affects students just as much. When their teacher is out for a long period of time and they have a different substitute every day, or just a substitute in general, it can affect their performance tremendously. They tend to not take their work seriously, and it affects their grades on tests and exams. According to one study found by the American Educational Research Journal, students in grade levels with higher turnover scored lower in both English and math. When a classroom is split up due to the substitute not being found, this can be very hard on the kids. They are often put into different classrooms that they don't know, and they are in a different environment on a different schedule with students that they are not familiar with. Due to this sudden change, it can also bring out some unusual behaviors that are not normal for some children. Sometimes they can be defiant, refuse to listen, or refuse to do their work. Finally, how does this shortage affect parents? When a student has been at school in a different schedule, in a different environment with kids they don't know, it can bring out different behaviors at home as well. Oftentimes, parents do not know when there has been a sub and if their child is learning while there is a substitute. When a teacher is out for a long period of time and there is a substitute or a different substitute every day, it can be difficult to contact somebody in regards to their child's learning and what they are learning. Parents are often not notified when there is a substitute or when their child's teacher will be out for a long period of time, and this leaves them to wonder what's actually going on at school. As you can see, this shortage can be stressful on lots of people, including teachers, staff, and parents. Some ways we can change this shortage is paying teachers more. Teachers are not paid for the extra amount of work that they do when there is no substitute. We can provide more support to teachers, staff, and parents as well. Oftentimes when there is a substitute, the parents and the teachers and the students are not notified as well, and it can be very stressful. Finally, we can be proactive and update teachers, parents, and staff when there is no substitute and let them know what's going on and how it will be fixed. The next time your child comes home and tells you that there was a substitute today, ask them what happened and how did that make them feel.